All right, you guys. We're back at the Dragon's Lair. I've got the power couple of the Dragon's Lair, Kristina Mendoza and Joey Belt, new pro, new IBB pro.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to both of you guys. You're having quite the year this year.
Yes.
Both of you,
God willing, yes.
Yes.
right? So Kristina just qualified for the Olympia. What was the show you won, Kristina?
Tampa Pro.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that or Texas. Yeah, okay.
No, unfortunately, Texas doesn't have female bodybuilding yet, I heard.
Oh, okay.
I believe they're going to bring it eventually, but
What did you win last year?
Chicago.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And Joey, you just won the USA?
Yes, sir. That was a long time coming. Almost close to 20 years of competing, and it still hasn't even hit me yet. So
Basically, he's saying he's old.
He doesn't look old. Why are you still such in good shape? Are you planning on doing something like soon?
you know, I was already thinking about jumping into a pro show.
You should.
Following USA's had everything gone well, because you know I'm already in that state of being lean.
Yeah,
So
in that mode.
getting out of it and then coming back just to,
So much
you know,
work.
yes. So
We're already ready.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we end up doing. I have something projected, but I really don't want to bring it up because you know things happen.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say something and then it just doesn't transpire.
Well, you're thinking
so,
about it, so that's good.
Yeah, I am 95% sure of.
You should. You
So
should.
we're
He's looking
rolling.
even better.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Body's responding.
Yeah, my body's still responding very well, and I'm getting leaner, tighter, and all that good stuff. But you know,
Great.
it's been a crazy road for the both of us for the most part.
Well, we're so happy
yeah.
for both of you guys. Kristina, last year, even though you did very well, you decided to actually not do the Olympia because your body wasn't responding as
Yes.
well after the last show. So how's it going this year?
This year, so far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving along at that 6-week mark now, so about to start really pushing the gas pedal again.
Yeah,
And it's here in Vegas, so I'm excited about that.
I know. Where was it last year? Wasn't it in Vegas?
It was back in Florida.
Oh.
So I think it's
Oh,
officially
yeah.
back in Vegas for good, maybe.
Let's
hopefully.
hope. Let's hope.
But this year it is, so.
So the body's responding well, and you don't feel burnt out or anything like
No,
that? That's
no.
great.
Yes, we feel good.
That's awesome.
I decided not to do Rising Phoenix this year for that reason.
Yes, smart.
Not to peak again, just to, you know, do a show, I guess.
What do you think about that Rising Phoenix? That was pretty big upset.
Oh, the outcome, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she deserved it. She
Yeah.
deserved the win.
Yeah.
Andrea wasn't at her full-time best. She knows that. Not sure what transpired with her peak or whatever, but she knows she could be better. The moment she walked out, I was like, okay, she's a little bit off. And Angela just brought it her best.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens
That
at
should
the
be a good rematch at the Olympia.
Yes. And
Wow.
hopefully I can be there to kind of push them too.
What do you? Yeah, I was gonna ask you what. I know you're not gonna want to make a prediction, but what would make you happy at this Olympia for you?
Ultimately, I would be happy with a top 5, but my
Okay.
goal is to place top 3
Okay.
so that I don't have to requalify for next year. That would be
Nice.
awesome and just focus straight into the Olympia.
Nice.
But overall, yes, I would be happy with a top 5 for sure.
Okay.
I just want to.
But we're shooting for top 3. Yeah.
We're shooting for top 3. Can't be mad with the top 5, but ultimately, I just want to be my best self. Be
Of
happy with what
course.
I'm presenting.
Of course.
Don't
Of
ask me
course.
that
You know,
question.
whether, you know, you can't control what the judges favor, you know, or you know, the physique that they are leaning towards at,
Yeah.
at the shows. So all you can do is bring your best.
Yeah.
Something that you're going to look at the pictures and the videos and be like, damn, I look good. So everything else is out of your control.
Yeah.
So, but yes, ultimate goal, top 3 for sure.
Joey, how excited are you to see her compete at the Olympia this year? Must be
Well,
something for you.
So, you know, last year was one of those things that, you know, I will take some fault in that aspect of, you know, being in a relationship with another competitor can get tricky.
What do you mean?
Because in the sense of, you know, I've always been 100% honest with her and her physique. Last year was one of those things where I saw her working so hard for the Rising Phoenix, and you know, she'd ask me, hey, Like, what do you think? Should I do the show? And I kind of alluded in the sense of not doing it. And then when I saw her face, I
Yeah,
kind of
but-
I kind of backtracked, and I kind of went another direction and was like, but by that time it was like some odd change weeks or 2. It was close, but what I'm trying to say is that this time around, I'm not holding anything back, because at the end of the day, we have a brand to uphold, and most importantly, the future of her career. So we can't just do some knee-jerk reactions of like, let's just do a show just to do a show.
Right.
I want to make sure that if she asks me, I'm going to be 110% completely honest, and I apologize to her about that, because I should have just been 100% of like, hey, let's not do this. Right now, she's going through this process. She's responding very well. There's some, like anything else, some roller coasters, day-to-day stuff. But I know her body. I know I've seen it. I see what happens when certain things start to transpire. You just got to maneuver around those things. But for the most part, I think this is going to be her best look to date.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strategy in bodybuilding. It's not just doing every single
And
show. You have to
every
think
prep
about
is
it.
different.
Yes.
Your body has a mind of its own.
You have to be smart. You have to pick your show carefully.
Yes.
You can't just do every show.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it. More power to them.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
some-
but it's hard to get better and better when you do that. It's,
Yeah.
Not everyone can do it.
I think that's also why some competitors this year decided not to compete so much. Because they realize, okay, doing 3 shows and then trying to keep my Olympia title or go for the Olympia is not going to be in my favor.
Yeah, look at Ronnie doing the on Arnold, because he wanted the car, but almost lost the Olympia.
Yeah.
So you have to be
Yeah.
careful.
I think 2, maybe 3 shows honestly is good. I know way back when guys used to do 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8 shows, but
The Euro tours. And,
But I
but I
also
think
remember-
but then also to look back at that, I'll be completely honest, those guys weren't always 100% on. If you go look at those shows,
You can't possibly be.
it's not possible.
Yeah.
So
And they were very, 2 weeks apart.
yeah,
2 weeks apart. It
and that was
wasn't,
another
like,
thing.
6 weeks,
Weeks,
7
yeah,
weeks
and you're looking at these shows that are so far spread apart.
to maintain that condition.
Yeah.
for so long.
So
Now, if you're doing 3 shows and they're like each 2 weeks apart, 3 weeks apart,
that's reasonable.
Yeah. Joe, I want to talk about you winning the USA.
Dream come true.
I know. What did I mean to you? I mean, you were really emotional on stage when you got, which I totally understand.
I try not thinking about. So she knows.
Yeah.
She knows I don't cry. When have you seen me cry?
I don't even cry. I cried when he won. I don't even cry when I win.
Yeah.
I cried when he won.
Like it to some people, they win their pro card, and it's like it goes over them.
Yeah.
All I can think about is that
years of
process,
sacrifice.
the years, the people that I met. The first coach that ever really truly believed in me, Matt Porter. God rest his soul. That was. I needed to finish that for him, and and for myself, because this was going to be my last show. It was
Really?
going to be my last one, in the sense that had I not, and I told her this, had I not earned it, I think it was time. It was time for me to just move on and just focus on my business.
Yeah.
But I gave it everything, and in my heart, I knew that I was going to go in there and just do what I needed to do. And I don't, when I talk about it, it's the only thing that makes me feel like this. Why, I don't know. But it's just I have so
You
much
put
respect.
so much into it,
I have so much respect and love for the sport, because I'm a fan first.
Yeah.
And just I look back at that sometimes, hearing my name and number being called, it's like I couldn't believe it. But it meant everything, and Yeah.
People
was
were
everything.
really happy for you, I
Yes.
think. Like everyone was happy for you.
Yeah. I couldn't be physically there, unfortunately, but I had.
Oh, I thought you were in the audience.
No, I was a week out from Tampa,
Yeah.
so I couldn't
Oh.
travel.
And that's another thing, right? When, sacrificing, right? Like, I know I can't ever be Mr. Olympia, right? And I know Kristina has a bright future, so moving her around and she's so close to the show, like it.
No, I know.
It's just one of those things where I know she has a brighter future in this than I do. I'm more focused in my business in the sense of K&J Center Stage.
Yeah.
Because we do pretty well with that, and I work with a lot of the best bodybuilders, classic physique, men's physique guys all over the world.
Wow.
So even that in itself, had I hung the trunks up, I mean, I can go to my grave being just happy knowing that I've worked with some of the best bodybuilders in the world.
But what I was
Yeah.
saying, I couldn't be there physically, but I had people in the crowd. I actually had my coach that was there sending me updates and pictures. I had Dom Super Slice sending me pictures, and then I had like clients that were like texting me, "Is Joy competing? I just saw him on stage," and then they're sending me pictures and they're keeping me updated. So it was pretty
awesome.
cool. I felt like I was there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
His coach's wife or fiance FaceTimed me for finals, so I got to see his routine and all that good stuff. So
Wow, that's great. Talk about the posing company. You guys are doing really well. Like it's almost a full-time thing now for both
yes,
of you.
luckily
Kristina,
for
yeah.
me it is full time. I was
Wow.
able to quit my job last
Yeah.
year.
Wow.
Felt great.
Now you, Joe, you're still working.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, I have to do for a little while now, and then
He's got another good year,
yeah.
so
and then I'm going to move on to
posing full-time.
full time. So
Nice.
once I'm in that position
That's
to do
great.
that, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
it's been a blessing. It's honestly a honor and opportunity that people want to learn from us
That's awesome.
and give us that chance to teach them along the way.
Yeah.
Our business is right now
yeah,
busier than ever. We have to turn people down.
Yes.
too.
Really?
absolutely.
Wow.
We're booked anywhere from 2 to 3 months out.
Wow.
It's
Which
yeah.
is a good thing. I mean, we don't want to be take everyone.
Yeah,
'cause
we'll
then
be
you-
overly saturated.
You
Like,
don't
that's
give
not
the full attention. to
Yeah,
that
that's not the way we
client.
operate. I mean, our business, we really tend to, cater to the people's needs, right? And making sure that we are posing them to their physique, optimally to their physique. So proper instructions, guidance, just education in why you're hitting certain poses the way that you are, not just because Flex Wheeler and Chris Cormier and Kevin Levrone did it one way and staggered front double biceps, and that's all cool and all, but if it doesn't fit your
It's not a
physique,
one size fits all.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't be doing poses that, and I get it. It's beautiful. It's art. But if it doesn't fit you, don't do it.
Has to be
And that's
tailored
yeah,
to each
that's to be
individual.
exactly.
And there's actually a quote that I just blanked out and forgot his name. 8-time Mr. Olympia.
Ronnie Coleman? What
No,
are you talking about?
7-time Mr. Olympia.
Oh,
Phil
Phil
Heath.
Heath.
That he
He's
said
not-
that
Yes.
Kai Green was always a better poser
Yes.
in regards to like the routine and
Teams,
artistic
yes, he's
side.
freestyle posing.
But
His
Phil
ma-
Heath was
yeah.
always better at the
Mandatories, and that's where it- yeah.
where it
That's how you
That's
win
where it
shows.
counts.
That's why he won every
Yes.
time. So, big misconception. People want to do all the artsy,
Yes.
which is, again, it's part of bodybuilding. It's beautiful, but mandatories is where
yeah,
you win
mas-
the shows.
master your mandatory.
mandatories.
Yeah.
Then you can get a little more creative
Yeah.
into the artistic.
Yeah. How do people can reach you? I know we ask every time, but let's.
Well, you can DM me either personally at Kristina Nicole or our business page, which is KJ_Center Stage.
Okay.
And Joey Win Belt.
Okay.
And or the business page, and you
Okay.
can reach us there as well.
You
Awesome.
can even contact Dragon's Lair and they'll direct you to us.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because
Nice.
we do in person here as well.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, I'm really glad you came in today. Congratulations to both of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, like I told Kristina, Joey, Jay hasn't been filming other athletes for a really long time. And when we talked about starting over again, we're having different athletes on the channel. He really wanted to have you guys.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's an honor. I hope Jay would, have some type of, I hope he would consider bringing her on the podcast, actually. And that would be, because I don't know.
I told him she would be good. Yeah,
I mean, it'd be pretty good to have, something a
Absolutely.
little different, because I know he tends to cater to I don't know if he's ever had any female athletes.
He has. But when I brought that up, he says, "Oh, because she's getting ready for the Olympia, so of course he wanted to have her on film."
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be more than happy to
Absolutely.
do that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, I mean,
Put
that'd
it
be
out
really
there.
cool.
Yeah.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
You don't ask, the answer's no.
yeah, but hey, we got to be invited, so that's the most important thing.
But honored to even be on the channel.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us. Anytime.
All right. Well, good luck at the Olympia.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And Joe, you need to let
He's
us
gonna
know
do
what
it.
the first pro show will be.
Let's
yes,
go.
sir.
All right.
All right, thank you, Dave. I
right.
appreciate everything that you do for
Thank
us.
you.
You're welcome, guys.
Bye.
No mercy for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flipped the script, I rolled the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you tryna shut